Welcome back, our viewers. This is the People's Matter program, and we've been discussing about various stages in human development. And today we've been tackling about the middle age, and now we are going to old age. So welcome, Ms. Limo, so that you can guide us through.
Thank you, Diana. Viewers, we have moved so well, and now we are going to cover the last stage in one's life, and that is above between 50 and
Forever.
Yeah, to the number of years that God has given one or each one of us. So this is a very interesting age also. Many of us long to reach there and see really what happens. Yeah, this is now a time where one has gotten used to a certain lifestyle. Yeah, this is a certain lifestyle whereby you cannot change them so easily. Yeah, and they may not be so much interested with the other changes or anything new as such.
Like technology.
Yeah, it's like technology. Yeah, okay, they may want to do this and that, but again, it's not as interesting as
priority to them.
Yeah, and not as interesting as that of a younger person. Yeah, and they are also not interested in their own children, but they now get the interest of their grandchildren. It changes from their own children to the grandchildren. Yeah, and that is why it is very common in our culture and African culture that even when you go home with your alone to visit your parents, even as you are being greeted, the next question is, and where are the children?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like, why do you come alone? Because it's not their fault. We'll also reach there. You get a certain interest, the interest of a grandchild. It's like you have seen your own children grow, you have seen them move, and so somewhere along the line, you are satisfied.
You feel like you've achieved.
You have achieved. But now you want to see, what about the next generation? Yeah, and that's why they are so concerned. And as children, because we will all remain to be children of our parents, let us remember to listen to them and take these grandchildren to them, because it is their joy to see the grandchildren. Yeah, they are also focused at that age. They are really focused, and they focus on prosperity. Like if you sit with them, they will always talk about how have you prospered, what, asking about your own children, and even focusing now on the grandchildren. How are they prospering, on which classes, which schools are they in? So all those things will always come in. They also, at this age, they want freedom. Yeah, they want freedom, and you can not easily control them. Yeah, they want a special freedom. Yeah, even if we are hurrying somewhere, they are never in a hurry. Give them time to plan themselves and be able to move on at their own good time. Yeah, they also become good timekeepers, by the way. Yeah. Like if you go somewhere, when it is 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, to them it is already in the dark. Yeah, what are we still doing here? We need to have gone. So they are good timekeepers, and they don't like late or evening activities. Yeah. So they feel that it is their time to rest. They also like giving true educational stories and life experiences. Yeah, like they'll give you a life educational story whereby something may have happened as an incident, but on an educational point of view. Yeah, so they will always encourage and share such stories. They also don't rush into events easily. Like you cannot just rush them and say, let us go now.
They cannot be swayed.
Yeah, you cannot sway them. Yeah, even if you need to take them somewhere, you need to tell them in advance, 1-2 weeks, even months. Yeah, and then keep on reminding them And then they'll say, oh yeah, you had told me.
So which means this is all about psychology.
Yes, it's all about psychology. It's all about understanding them and knowing that they set their things in priority, and you don't just rush into them. You don't rush into their events and include them in that program. It's good to prepare them. Yeah, it's good to prepare them. They also become very good listeners, by the way. Yeah, they become very good listeners. When you go, they'll really listen to you step by step. Yeah, and they tell you, no, what did you say again? Yeah, so they will listen, very good listeners, and they will also be able to question you or inquire from you on the same. Yeah, and this is also a time where they enjoy the activities of the children and especially the grandchildren. Yeah, like maybe we have ceremonies, we have occasions that involve the grandchildren. They feel so good about it. So if given time, let us involve them. It is very therapeutic, it is very healthy for them, and they enjoy. It is a good outing for them. Yeah.
What about we've talked of like behavioral changes in old age. What about now? I think at times you find health issues setting.
Yeah. We have the health issues. We'll address it, and it is very important that we look into that. We have the health issues, and there are so many other changes which come up together with the health issues. One thing I wanted to mention about this is they rarely get interested in having a new friend. Yeah. So you may not introduce and say this is a friend. Let this be your friend. No, they will want to continue with their friends. Yeah, and it is an achievement. Yeah, for them to maintain their friendship. Now, as we said that there are so many changes that come up. Yeah. One, there will be change in diet because of the medical changes and the biological changes in their bodies. Yeah, there will be poor hearing to some, poor sight to some, and even nutritional diet, it changes. Yeah, you find at this age one would say, I don't take this, I'll take this. Yeah, so medical conditions also chip in. Yeah, maybe one gets hypertension, diabetes, ulcers, and all these other conditions. So it's good to understand them because it is a development in their biological growth, and so it's not their fault. Yeah.
You find that some of them, they didn't prepare well their financial, so you find they still beg. Like they don't have enough money, they still need to rely on other people, and I think it is a painful thing because not all the times that you are given whatever you want. So how prepared should one be before now you reach the old age financially?
Yeah, and thank you, Diana. It is really important that we plan for our retirement, and when we talk of retirement, it's not about people who are working, but it is everyone cut across. Yeah, even as a farmer, even as a self-employment employed person, what is this that you can do so that you have your own income even later in life, so that we are not depending upon the children who may not also be fortunate enough to have enough money for themselves and to include you. So it is really good to prepare yourself. It's good to prepare yourself for this age, because this is the age where you will not eat all types of meal. This is the age you will need all the drugs. This is the age you will also need special care. Yeah, and even emotionally, they become very emotional. Yeah, so for one to avoid getting annoyed, avoiding all these emotions, it's good to plan for yourself so that you don't become emotional.
You blame others when they fail to help you, and that maybe they are not in a position to help you.
Yes, yeah. It is easier for the children or even the grandchildren to come and take care of their parents or even their grandparents if they have their own assets. Yeah, it is very easy. Unlike if they don't have anything. Yeah. So this is just a challenge for cut across all of us. That is good. We work hard and have something of your own, so that even when children or your grandchildren come and take care of you, there is something that they use to take care of you. Yeah.
And I think it also comes with maybe poor planning, because I've seen people in old age, at that age, they still live in rentals, and I think they're supposed to be having their own home, so that they don't get disturbed, because you need your own peace.
Yeah, it is very true, and that is why, as we were talking about the middle age, that is the age of generation, the age of being focused, being assertive, and looking for assets and property, so that come later, which is now this age, at least there's something. You are no longer in a rental house. At least you have one or two assets. At least you can maybe turn one into an income generating project. Yeah, so that you are there to move. Yeah, you'll be able to move and really support yourself.
Okay, I think our time is up. I know our discussion has been a very nice one. You've got insights on how you should plan yourself. You should prepare well for old age, especially when you are still in middle age, when you are still able and strong. So let's meet next time. Make sure that you stay tuned.
Thank you so much, Diana. I've really enjoyed sharing and saying all that we have covered. I just want to say, viewers, parenting is not meant for cowards. Number 2, every stage matters in our lives. And as I finish, I say, everyone counts. Thank you so much, Diana.
Thank you.
Yeah.